Question number 6, Kaukab Stewart.
Thank you. To ask the First Minister whether she will provide an update on the Scottish Government's super sponsor scheme for displaced Ukrainians.
First Minister.
As of today, there have been 12,861 applications for a visa with a Scottish sponsor and over 11,500 visas issued. Around 4,200 displaced Ukrainians with a Scottish sponsor have now arrived in the UK. 2,035 of those have an individual sponsor and 2,236 have the Scottish Government as super sponsor. In partnership with local government and third sector partners, we have established a network of welcome hubs with access to meals, accommodation and support for anyone who arrives here. They have now triaged more than 2,100 people. A national matching service being delivered by COSLA is working hard to find longer-term accommodation, using all options, including the generous offers of accommodation that have been made by the public. This has been a national response developed and delivered at pace, and of course we will continue to ensure that all those arriving are treated with compassion and care.
Kaukab Stewart.
Thank you, First Minister, but it continues to be the case that local authorities welcoming displaced people through the Ukraine Family Scheme receive no funding at all from the UK Government, and even the £10,500 per person under the Homes for Ukraine is not much, considering all the provisions that need to be put in place to support those who are seeking refuge. Will the First Minister urge the UK Government to urgently put in place appropriate financial support for all local authorities, no matter the scheme someone has arrived through, to ensure that those settling here can have all their needs met?
First Minister.
Yes, this is an important and a serious issue, and there have been acknowledgements from UK Government ministers, principally Michael Gove, that these are serious issues. Both Neil Gray and I have repeatedly raised it and will continue to do so in the strongest terms. The £10,500 per person tariff doesn't provide adequate funding for local authorities and public services. This tariff is not even provided to local authorities for people who arrive through the family visa route, and I don't think that is acceptable. Our local authorities and public services are supporting people regardless of their visa route. There is a clear need to provide appropriate funding that reflects the unique impact of the various UK Government schemes' implementation on public services and local communities. This is, of course, a reserved matter, but we take our responsibilities seriously, and the Scottish Government wants to do as much as we can. So, for our part, the Scottish Government has committed £11.2 million to local authorities to support resettlement and integration and the refurbishment of properties.